Yeah, that's that's the last episode of Ace of the Diamond, and that's I hope it's not the end of a journey, but for the main time, and I'll always be waiting for the next season if there will ever be a next season. I hope there will be. And yeah, before watching the last episode, I would like to thank all of you sticking with me from the start of the journey to its end, teaching me a lot about baseball, like watching the first ever reactions, first episodes of Ace of Diamond, and I even remember it and how raw I was getting into it. Like I had no idea about baseball, except that it's a sport with a ball, someone who throws it and someone who hits it. I don't even know what's happened and what's the counted and what's the points and what are innings and what pitchers, formation. Like, thanks to all of you. I couldn't ask for a better experience and for a better audience than you guys. Thank you for all of the hype. Thank you for every single moment. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, let's watch the last episode and keep the ride until later. Let's make sure things are good. Let's not mess up the last episode. And yeah, thank you for always, staying with me, even though missing out in major episodes. One last time. One last time, Furuya. Let's go, Furuya, one last time. Like, still, that's what happened in the previous episode. And this is the major one. This one shall be the no, it's 1-1. It was not the deciding factor, but you know that the hype, that the cliffhanger of the previous episode gives you an idea that this pitch will be the last one. Will either hit it and it's he's a runner, or it will be caught. He will definitely hit it. Yeah, or maybe not. Probably he'll be. This seems Miyuki. When we played against Hongo, how Miyuki was the only one to become a runner, get a hit. His dad died. Like, that's how they'll end the. That's how they'll end. He probably was his number one supporter. Yeah. That's the worst feeling. Losing your father, losing your number one aspiration, losing your best supporter. So that's how we're gonna end. That's his way to keep his mind away of that. Not good. Good for you. Now I want him to score a home run. Even in that, with that kind of injury, he still just swings. Yeah. That guy is good. He deserves a better team. He deserves a better team. I'm sorry. I take that back. They probably are his biggest supporters. Good for him. Good for him. Yeah. Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Just get the home run or whatever. Yeah, just get the home run or. Yeah, I don't mind it. If it's this guy, I'm okay with it. Oh, it's just a hit. No, nothing will keep going. That will be the end. Yeah. And that will be the end of it, probably. Yeah. But he's not. Definitely. But I wonder, that will be probably the Hongo thing, like Miyuki managed to get ahead, but none of the others. Yeah. Good. Right. Right. No, that was a ball. It was a little bit high. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Oh, they also have some brains. Now I want him to get ahead. I know. No, I don't. Let's go. Yeah, that's the best shortstop in the nation for you. That's the best shortstop. Out, double play, out, and it's game over. That's the best combo probably in the nation. That's the best combo. Game over. Yeah. Yeah, and second baseman. Yeah, that's how we do. That's how we do. Right. Yeah. That's playing against a national contender. A perfect team with good hitters, good pitchers, good fielders. We do everything good. You did your best. Though it's not game over yet, but it's only like they definitely relied on him. Not giving up until the last moment. Pride will be caught. Aso with the last play. Yeah. Aso with the last play. That was good. Yeah. And how will he be? Like, he's not right now, but he'll cry later and he'll break me. Yeah. 2.5 years, so it's his third year. Nothing but pride. My boy. Nothing but pride. That was a good journey. And yeah. That was coming. I knew that was coming. Don't be sorry. Why should you be sorry? Yeah. You've done all you could. Well, maybe that was sort of a promise. But you've done all of you could. You were the best in your team, and not only the best in your team, you were probably the best fielder in Tokyo. Don't feel guilty. Did his best. Yeah. Yeah. You like it? Your rival is alive once again. Came back. He's resurrected. Sawamura does not pay attention and starts to play his best. That number one might be taken. Yeah. That was good, Furuya. That was good. What is it gonna be? What's the last word between both of them will be? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And he'll connect it to you once again. He will connect it to you once again. You'll also fish once again. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's a crazy rivalry they have between both of them. That number one, you should prove it. Yeah. Glad he finally realized that. I'm glad he realized that early. Who are these? These are... Oh, this is the team of the other fielder, the other good fielder. We shall have a good picture, right? Whatever. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Yeah. Ooh, really? He's always in there. Yeah. That's the where we hit? Definitely. These two together? Yeah. Yeah. So are we just watching a random game or? Yeah. Damn it. Damn it, these guys. And all right. And you will. You will. No worries, you will. Ace. And I want to see that as well. Please, just let the episode be 2 hours. For the last episode, just please let it be 2 hours. I want to see Sawamura, butchering some teams and... Good. Start hitting the ball. It's a shame. Your play is the shame. Your all misses or home runs is a shame. Like, he gets the home runs, that's not a shame, but the misses are the shame. Yeah. Yeah. You will. I believe in both of them. They're both playing for the same position in the roster, since it ain't gonna be a catcher. Like, Muke is there. Yeah, I want to see that. That's the... Oh, that's the Norikani game? Alright. No, it's gonna be Sawamura. Stop. Yeah. Yakshi versus Inash. Yeah, Yakshi versus Ichidai. That's a game. Right? We rely on Watanabe. Let's go. Oh, he will throw a big rock. Yeah. He knows someone there? Yeah. What is it? What is it he has in mind? What is it he has in mind? It's not that he just wants to participate. He's smart and he can bring some great ideas and yeah. Alright. Alright. As a catcher. Alright. What's with this boy? That's the day. Akishima, alright. Seiko, alright. Damn him, I still hate him for what he did to Miyuki, but you know, I like the rest of the team. Sensei, alright. How tall is he? Hachiya Oji. Ooh, Yakshi and Ichidai. Like they will fly by these games. I want to see. Butcher, right? Inashiro. That's still the same. Ooh, the cheerleaders. They're walking like boss. They're walking like bosses, like we're the best in the nation. Show me. Ooh, Sawamura looks cool. Sawamura looks cool, and that's how you'll leave me and go. That's how you let me. I want Ace of the Diamond. I just want to watch Ace of the Diamond and Haikyuu every single day. Naruto and just these three. I don't ever want them to stop, but two of them have already stopped. We don't know what's gonna be with Ace of the Diamond. Alright. 3 days. Oh. Alright. 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 And then we can start, you know. Yes. Yeah. And then we can start the rotation later. One covers for one. But now it's Sawamura's game. Show them. Yeah. 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 Yes. Like, it's not that. Like, he deserves whatever. I want to say something. It's the first time they heard it. Yeah. He has the cat eyes, like, never know. He will. You don't have to worry about Sawamura. They won't. They won't. It will be a no-hit day. Like, it's not Furuya. Sawamura hits the contact, but like, no runs will be conceded as well. Huh? You will. Yes, Maizono. Finally, Maizono is starting to be the right hand. These are good words from a right hand. Come on, get there already. Stop. Don't stretch. Don't overstretch the last episode. At least let him pitch or... That matter. I'm getting myself worked up. Yeah? Bankai? He said Bankai. You will. Don't have to worry about Sawamura. He learned his mistake. You will. Yup, I believe that too. Those eyes are of someone who fully recovered. Yeah. They will see something they've never seen before. They will see. Yeah. They will see something they've never seen before. And that's gonna be the end of the episode, damn it. At least let me see. Come on, Ace. Come on, Ace. Come on, Ace. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Oh, Aso is the starter now. Let's go. Yeah, one last time. One last time. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone is here to watch. Yeah. Like, damn it. Like, why they had to make the last episode so good? Yeah. Everlasting Dream. That was the ending? Yeah, please don't sleep in the middle of the game. Don't sleep in the middle of the game. Yeah. The next game. Not this game. Alright. Yeah. That's gonna be the end of it. Yeah. No pressure. So we might not even see his first fish and it will all be over. Yeah. We'll not even see the first pitch and it's over. It's over. Ace of the Diamond. What a great journey. From start to end. Like nothing but pure joy, pure mastery, and like good moments, bad moments, the low moments. Team losing in the finals. That's nothing short of a masterpiece. And now I'm as I feel bad. Like I don't even got words to say. As much as I feel bad for the end of Ace of the Diamond, like, well, I'm not gonna react to any more Ace of the Diamond. Damn it. I feel so bad of how criminally underrated it is. Like I've only seen few reactors reacting to it. Like the first one out of the ones I used to watch is Lax, Ayo Lax Zone. He's the only one to have reacted to it out of the big ones. That's so bad, and like you don't hear even that much of a talk about Ace of the Diamond. Like whenever I've asked for sports anime to be recommended, like they recommend the ones that you know, like the ones you've watched, the ones that Haikyuu, Kuroko no Basket, Slam Dunk, Hajime no Ippo, and you know the now Blue Lock. And but come on, how the hell is such a work which is, you know, arguably is done better than the rest, is, you know, worked on so well on so many levels, and I would say like I can argue for it to be not in the matter of the sports, like being a sports anime, that's the best I've ever seen a sport demonstrated. And you see the depths and the small details of the sport itself. Like we can say in the side of IQ, the sport itself helped with the animation, like with volleyball, a lot of moving, a lot of smooth moving, a lot of cool moves, and that would help in the animation. When you get a good studio as production ID, you get a well-made anime. Added to that, the great job of Haruchi Furudate on IQ, like working on the characters, the main characters, like they are done so well, and a lot of side characters, a lot of rivalries on so many levels, on low levels, on high levels, and those characters do not just play and go. Most of the good ones are, they stick with you, and you keep feeling for them every time they show. You remember how they started and how they ended. It's not only about Hinata and Kageyama, it's about all of the team. That's something I did not experience until I watched Haikyuu, since it was not really in let's say Slam Dunk. It was the 5. We got to work on the 5, unlike Kuroko no Basket, which we've only really dived into Kuroko, Kagami, and the Generation of Miracles. And the other side, Slam Dunk, we've seen all of the team, yeah, and they're big rivals, at least a player, and in some occasions 2 players in a team. But that was not it. Like there isn't a huge pool of players you might choose from in Slam Dunk. And the one I would consider out of the GOATs, of my 3 sports anime GOATs, is Hajime no Ippo. It's also a different sport, like a single player sport. And so there isn't that team relationship, that team relationship, and that team rivalry and that stuff. But still, there is the mentorship, there is the comedy, there is a lot of in Hajime no Ippo, and Hajime no Ippo is really, really a great anime to watch. And so I would pick Hajime no Ippo and Haikyuu for the reason I've stated, and then like now I don't want to be recency biased, but I would actually put Ace of the Diamond above both of them. Just seeing the journey and how really he started from 0, and even you see the ones that started good and how they improved, like Miyuki, like Furuya, like Kuramochi, and there is a larger pool to select from even than Haikyuu. Like I've said, one of the best things in Haikyuu were the pool, the characters pool. In Ace of the Diamond, there is that as well. In every school you met, there is someone that sticks with you. You keep in mind, you want to see again, you want to watch again, and you never just dive through characters. Like there are characters you wish that there are moments that you wish they would win, and just like Haikyuu, that they had in common, both Ace of the Diamond and Haikyuu, that they keep you as a watcher. Like you don't forget that these guys have spent a lot of effort, blood. Not even the team we cheer for, our home team, Seido and Karasuno. Like even the others have probably practiced the same, or even more, have sacrificed more, have given up more for the sake of their sports. And even though they ended up losing or winning in some cases, like they're all humans, they're all high schoolers, striving for a noble purpose, for achieving what they like. That's so good. The rivalry, which was the first special thing I've ever seen in Ace of the Diamond. I would say out of everything I've watched, this is a novelty. Like the rivalry between Furuya and Sawamura, I've never seen something like that. And maybe I've got in some comment that that's why Furuya is hated, but Furuya is not a character to be hated. I've never hated Furuya. I've always loved Furuya. I've always cheered for Furuya. And you know, the novelty is that both of the rivals are playing in the same spot. So one of them will be playing. It's not that they will both get in the game and like they will hate on each other and they'll like Kageyama and Hinata and they'll become friends later, and like Rukawa and Sakuragi. No, only one of them will be standing, and still they got to develop the friendship, they got to develop the rivalry, and they got to cheer for each other. Like even when I'm the one not playing, I still would cheer for you, and I find myself cheering for whoever is on that mound. Like, am I not here for the main character? Why am I so worked up when Furuya is the one on the mound and I'm cheering for him and I don't want him really to mess up? And I cry at times when like he got it, when he get it rough and he, you know, he destroys himself, and then when Sawamura is on the mound, you forget all about that and you cheer for Sawamura. And when Nori is on the mound, you forget about both of them and their rivalry and you don't give a damn shit about that. And you cheer for both, and you cheer for Nori and for Tamba. And also the second thing that was, I wouldn't say it's a novelty, but I would say it's novelty in the major anime. Like there are sports anime that, you know, they are okay. They're not as good as Ace of the Diamond or Haikyuu. Like you would really not compare. I would say Inazuma 11 did it as well. I would say Captain Tsubasa did it as well, and I would say few sports anime did it as well. But in the majors, Ace of the Diamond, for a writer to build that relationship, you know, the love we have for the team, and to create that love in us, and then to take all of it apart and take all of the players you love and then replace it with a new generation, and you find no difference. Like you find yourself cheering for them, you find yourself missing the old guys, and you find yourself still the same crying, the same sadness, the same excitement when they do good. That's something so good that was not done really that was never done in the big ones. Like, and I doubt like Haikyuu would have met the same success have they kept another season or maybe another chunk of the story after Daichi, Sugawara, and Asahi, you know, have gone out of the team, and like we're now left with, like, we would love it since there will still be Tanaka and Nishinoya and the rest of the team, but those three, the relationship we've built with them and and how we've seen them, that was so good. And that was, now I wouldn't say it's irreplaceable after what was done in Ace of the Diamond. Like I loved Chris a lot, I loved Yuki a lot, I loved Ryosuke a lot, I loved Jun a lot, I loved Tamba a lot, I cheered for Masuko and, you know, for Kadota, for every single one, for Sakai, name it. And I'm glad I still remember the names. Like that's how much I loved every single one of them, and they went away, but still that did nothing to the love. Every time you see them, you find tears coming out of your eyes and you find yourself cheering for them. So wow. And again, I wanted to make that a separate video, and I will still probably make it a separate video of my 10 favorite sports anime, and you know, that's something I feel like, I told you I don't want to be recency biased, and I would say firmly and confidently that in the matter of sports, Ace of the Diamond is a number one. Like you can say arguably, and as in a matter of anime, like just as an anime, as you will watch any anime, I would say that Haikyuu is slightly, not a lot, is slightly better at that than Ace of the Diamond, since it's a matter of production, the animation in Haikyuu, and the sort of sports they were representing, volleyball, and how they move, and that helps in the animation. Unlike in baseball, like there's only the head, the pitch, some cool catching. But unlike in volleyball, where you see the serves and you get the animation of the serve, the receive, the I almost said pitch, the setting, you see all of that, and if it's animated well, you come to love it more. And the OSTs on Haikyuu, that's I would confidently say one of the best, or my top 3 OSTs of all time. Like, most of the Haikyuu OSTs are done so well. There were some great OSTs, great OSTs in Ace of the Diamond, but in Haikyuu, like that was another level. And even the humane side, like you watch Haikyuu, and you get a lot of lessons, life lessons, and you feel that you're not doing enough and you need to do more, like with your life, and not only just because of watching volleyball, you need to play volleyball. And that was also a thing in Ace of the Diamond. Like, whenever you see how Miyuki trains and how good he is and how he thinks of the team, and how everyone, Furuya, Sawamura, the captains, the Yuki before, and Jun, like you feel that you need to do more for your profession and you need to work harder. And I don't know, I just always get that feeling. And I don't know, the thing that I would say, like, they're overdoing in the sports industry, in the anime sports industry, is that there is no way those Seido and those Karasuno players and whoever is on both of them, they're not high schoolers, and they do not have the mentality of a high schooler. Like, they are way overgrown, and maybe that's sort of what makes it so good, and what makes it so, you get to relate to the anime no matter how age you were. Like, maybe you would get yourself away from it if they have actually acted like real high schoolers, and being noisy and being livid and being so it's a thing that you feel yourself attached, and like they represent me. They are probably think the same as me, or they feel as old as you, no matter how old you are. And yeah, I would confidently say, like, Ace of the Diamond is one of the best I've ever watched. It's definitely now in my top 5 anime of all time. It's not only sports, like real anime, if it's not a top 3. I would always say that Naruto is my favorite, and Naruto is actually something that I've grown with, and so that's also gives it an advantage. Like, I've grown watching Naruto, I felt for Naruto, and that journey has been great. And Haikyuu and Ace of the Diamond and One Piece, I would throw either Death Note or Attack on Titan, since both of them were the ones to get me to. And I would not forget about Hunter x Hunter and Full Metal Alchemist. Like, that will be the list of my top 10. And Shokugeki no Soma, that's also one of my favorite. Like, that's about my profession, and I came to love it. And so I would say I would confidently throw Ace of the Diamond in my top 3 of all time, and it's a must watch. If everyone who reached this far in the video and reached this far in the playlist have already watched Ace of the Diamond, so I definitely recommend everyone to watch Ace of the Diamond. It's a well-deserving, it's a criminally underrated anime, and it's a well-done journey. I've learned through it a lot about baseball. Like, everything I know about baseball at the moment is from Ace of the Diamond and from you guys. So thank you for sticking with me throughout all of the journey. And yeah. And again, looking back at how good this journey was, and wow, how Sawamura, like, again, I would add that to Ace of the Diamond, as that's the best run of a protagonist in an anime sport or a sport story. Like, the way he started and the way he ended, not only in his play, like, you see it happening step by step. And in Haikyuu, I would say they rushed it a little bit in that training camp. since you see the growth of Hinata has happened in that camp when he started to watch instead of play. But then you would justify that by the decision of the coach, like, I will not let you play anyway, so you can help as a ball boy. But even that instant was done throughout 3 seasons of of over 50 episodes, and you see each and every single episode Sawamura grows up more and more and more and more and more. Like when you start in the first episodes, he actually felt himself as the ace and he's a good pitcher, and he was bad mouthing the coach, bad mouthing his senpais, Miyuki and the rest, and like he thought he deserves it just because he said it. And then you can see how he grows to get back on his, like, to be put on his shoes and where he actually is, and that keeps going and going and going. And with he got the yips, that's something that you don't see in most of anime, like not only to take away the generation you fall in love with, but then to hinder and to paralyze the main character like that. That's so good. It makes you get more into the psychological side of the player, of the sports player, when he goes through a rough patch. Furuya as well, when he went through a rough patch, like how they think, not only how they play, but how they think and how they bounce back out of it. And that it's not really that easy to bounce back out of it, not just because your teammates want you to bounce back, not only because no, the crowd wants you to bounce back. Even when that happened and there is something in you, or you just can't bring yourself to do it at that time, you don't really bounce back. And that's what that still gives an advantage to Ace of the Diamond over Haikyuu and the rest. The journey is over. I can't help but do the Sawamura pose. Thank you for staying with me for all of the episodes. Thank you for watching this journey with me. And probably, I know that probably most of you will not be watching any more reactions or any more episodes, unless, you know, there is something that you like, and that's understandable. But thank you, and I'm grateful for everything, and I'm grateful for your comments, and I'm grateful for your patience. Thank you a lot. See you guys.